us because, baby, she was supposed to do a six-figure chick event. And you know what? I always say everything is in God's timing. Every single thing is in God's timing. And our schedules conflicted, but my sister Leandra Johnson was there. Et was there. We had an amazing time. And because I do things, y'all, with so many of my sisters and brothers who are celebrity status, baby, y'all seeing them on the TV all around the world, I said, who can I get for a women's empowerment? Not only just women, it's going to be brothers there too, for women and men empowerment event. And it's going to be in Hot Atlanta. Yeah. I said, who put on for the city? And I couldn't think of nobody else. So when I partnered with my sister, Miss Tashana Richardson, y'all, when you hear her story, it is going to blow your mind. When I thought I had a story, Cynthia, like we all got a story because we all been single. Right. We all been single mamas before, right? I have a great husband now, but baby, it wasn't always like that. So when I heard her story, mom of 6, wanting one of her babies is in heaven with the Lord right now. But when I heard her story of how she struggled and how all of the adversities came at her, and she said, Tiffany, I want to not only partner with you, but I want to give back to the single moms. So before we bring up our beautiful Miss Cynthia, Tashana, you're the visionary, you're the founder of this movement. And I always say, you know, collaboration over competition. And we had so many things in common. I don't believe that it's by chance that you, myself, and Miss Bailey are connected on this movement. But tell them a little bit about IAB community and what we getting ready to do in Atlanta on next month with our sister, Cynthia Bailey from the Atlanta Housewives. Go ahead, Tashana, go on, girl.
I just want to say thank you. God is so good. I have to give all glory, all honor to you first, because without him, none of this is possible. And so this is happening because I was a willing vessel and then I was in the right place at the right time. And sometimes you have to even position not only your mind, but you have to position your posture and expect great things to happen. And as I was on my journey, you know, prior to all of this, it's always been in my heart to pay it forward. You know, being a single mother, still a single mother of 5 amazing children and one God in heaven. And I don't say that lightly because I struggled mentally, emotionally, and financially going through what I went through. But what I kept in the back of my mind was that I was just one day closer. I didn't know what that one day looked like, but I kept telling myself I was just going to be one day closer to a breakthrough. And so in the midst of that breakthrough, I broke out and I continued my journey. And I said, God, whatever you have for me, I want it. And y'all know that saying, he may not come when you want him, but he always right on time. I went through a 3-year hiatus of just God being quiet, but I kept moving forward, and this is what brings us here right now. Right before my birthday in September of last year, on my journey, and I had the opportunity to meet with some amazing people. Craig Sean Williamson, he took the time to listen to my vision. It's always been my dream to pay it forward, to give women some type of sanctuary, some type of peace, because is to be homeless. I know all of the things that goes with being a single mother, not being able to have enough, but to give them some type of normalcy in your dysfunction. And if I would have had something like this, I just believe that my life would be so much easier, so less pain, less tragedy, but I went through it. And here's my opportunity, here's our opportunity to save 100 single moms, one community at a time, where they not only have a tiny home, but it will make a major impact in their lives. And with this community, we'll be able to have a program that's in honor of my son that passed away. The child care will be called Jakari's program for the women to be able to purchase their tiny home. It's so much called up in one, but that's why I need them to be at the event. And so that's just a snippet of what's going to happen in Atlanta.
And so, Cynthia, baby, we made the call, and she said, I'm all about my sisters. I'm all about, and then look, it's Black History Month. So not only is she giving face, not only is she in filming, baby, she was trying to get on live with us the other day. She was in the airport. They wouldn't let her be great. She said, sis, we going to reschedule this. We got to let the people know to not meet us there, but beat us there in Atlanta at the Westin Buckhead, March 31st and April 1st. And April 1st, we are having a not only are we having the event during the day, but we're having a black tie event that night. And baby, Cynthia has been doing so much for our sisters and brothers. We are giving her a global, not just a global humanitarian award, because we feel like she deserved it. She's paid her dues. She's put it in. One of the most down to earth housewives that I know, because I know a couple of them. One of the most down to earth that I know. Beautiful soul, beautiful mom, down to earth, Miss Cynthia Bailey. What you gotta say, sis? You take it over. Take it over from there.
Okay. Well, first of all, I'm just overwhelmed. First of all, thank you so much for the award that I'm going to be receiving. I didn't expect that. So I'm deeply honored to receive that from you guys. If anyone knows me, you know, one of the things that I'm all about is women empowerment. You know, I have been a single mom myself. You know, Noel's dad has always been in her life, but, you know, we were not married. So, you know, it's
Exactly.
like still, you know, single mom category. So, but with that said, I'm all about empowering women, Black women. I'm all about inspiration and motivation. So I'm incredibly proud to be able to host the event and to just see my sisters. This is great. You know, we're entering a new year. I'm entering yet another new chapter in my life. I'm rebuilding, and I'm extremely optimistic. So I'm really excited to kick off the year with you guys, with you ladies, and just lift you up, honestly, because I know it takes a village, and I know it's not easy. And even if it looks easy, it's not easy. You know, it's not easy for any of us. And I'm just excited to be there to just show my love and support.
And we are excited to have you, and like I said, all of us have been through the same thing. I know I've been divorced, I've been a single mom, I've been through every single thing you can think of. I've been through homelessness, the public assistance. I went through all of it. It was, and I tell people, don't hate on my story, don't hate on my glory, because you don't know my story.
Right.
You know, just been through a lot of similar things. I saw some of the things that was going on with you, and because, you know, when you live your life in the public eye, that really is not easy. They try to get all up in your mix. They don't know what's going on behind closed doors and things of that nature. And I said, Lord, what we gonna do? We gonna uplift our sister. We gonna let her know, baby, this is your rebuild season. This is the season that God is gonna take you from glory to glory. This is the season for you to walk into what God really has for you. Because sometimes we think we love people. We think they was for us. We think you know how we are as women. We're natural nurturers. We see things in people that they don't see in themselves. But then they don't know how to embrace us. They don't know how to love us properly, and we can't fault them for that. What we can do is pray for them and keep it moving, and then allow God to bring into our lives who's supposed to be there. And the same thing with being a single mom. That is not easy, you know, because you don't have a handbook. Nobody teaches you how to be a mother. And of course, the younger you are, the harder it is, because a lot of times they grow up with us. And then the way society is, we're trying to teach them the opposite of what society should be telling them that they should be doing. We like, no, don't take your clothes off, put your clothes on, because guess what? They're going to respect you more if you do that. Don't go with the masses. Go in the opposite direction of the masses. That's why the 3% runs the 97%. So when I saw you and I saw what you were going through, and a lot of the women that I coach and mentor, Tashana has her group, I Am Beautiful Community, 80,000 women in there. I have my group, six-figure chicks, that God gave to me at the lowest point in my life. And I'll give that testimony at the event. At the lowest point in my life, he showed me the highest point, how I was able to be with sisters like yourself and brothers like yourself on those levels, and speak on stages globally around the world. even when I was at my lowest point, he showed me my highest point. So that's why I say your current situation is not your final destination. And I'm speaking that into you as well. You ain't even reached the peak of what God has for you. So keep serving, keep loving, because God told me that service to many leads to greatness. And you have greatness in you. That's why we connected to you, because we don't connect to nobody that ain't great. And that's why I said you deserve the award. I know you just doing what God, what God put you on this earth to do. But it's always good to show people that you appreciate them, that you respect them, that you have gratitude for them, and that what they're going through is not in vain. God said he'll give you double for your trouble. So because you're showing up for your sisters, because you're showing up for other single moms, because you're showing up for Tashana's vision, because when I partnered with her, I said, tell me what you need, sis, and I got you. I've been doing this a long time, and I said, look, I know somebody whose spirit is conducive, because just because somebody has a title or a platform doesn't mean that they're conducive with our brand. And I said, she is so down to earth. She is so humble. She is such us. Just living her life in a public eye. And I'm trusting and believing God to put that other piece of the puzzle into your life so that y'all can be great together. And I know that he gonna do it, baby, because I trust and believe him for it. And keep pouring into your sisters. Let them know, I've been through some things. I was bruised but not broken. I bent but I didn't break. And thank God I don't look like what I've been through. So I'm so super excited to see you in Atlanta,
Yes.
so we can hug on you and we can love on you.
I will be there. I'm so excited to be there. I'm going to have to jump off, you guys, but I just wanted to make sure I take the time to jump on to just let you guys know this is going to be an amazing event. As women, we have to uplift each other. Again, it definitely takes a village. We always continuously need to motivate and inspire each other. So I'm excited to do my part.
All right. Well, we love you. We'll see you soon.
All right. God bless. Bye, you guys.
God bless. Bye-bye.